What's up, guys? We are back with more Feed the Beast, and I found out that that I need a lot of more resources. So I've been stacking up all these chests. Okay, this isn't really what I would call full, but here we go. You know, quite a lot of resources here. Bunch of tungsten and stuff, and down here, 37 diamonds, even more tungsten. So basically, what I did is that for one, I'm gonna lower the freaking volume. Uh, the music for some reason is way too loud, even though I have it quite low. Very weird. But anyhow, take that down a bit. But I went down, and you know, digging out now, it gives you a lot of levels. So I could enchant a bunch of stuff, and I enchanted one diamond pickaxe here with efficiency 4 on breaking 3, and one that I only got fortune 3. It's not really that good getting just fortune 3. You want to get these two combined, getting the efficiency 4 on breaking 3 and fortune 3. But I couldn't really get that. But I got one more here, diamond pickaxe, efficiency 4 on breaking 3. So I've done a lot of enchanting, and that's pretty good. You always want to have the best types of tools. But, as well, I gathered up more sand, and I did also gather up more clay. And I got these 4 big coke ovens, which, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite an extreme having this many coke ovens. I don't think there's a great reason for it. We could have went with 2, and we would have been more than okay. But we're going with 4, even though that's a bit of a stretch. But 4 it is. So now we need to do the essential stuff for this here to set up the system, because it's going to be a great system that is going to be working here. And what I first want to do is that I need to set up some basic stuff. The only problem is that I am going to need to smelt actually more clay, because I need to make an alloy furnace. Now, this alloy furnace right here, and all these bricks I just made like so. But I need an alloy furnace for a pretty good reason, because we need to make some of the red power mod stuff. And red power mod is basically pneumatic tube, there are timers and stuff like that, and it requires you to have alloy furnaces. And there are actually a new one here that I have not actually tested, but we're gonna try to get it. But it requires a lot of cool stuff here, and one of them are the copper and nickel heating coil, I guess, and we need a rolling machine for that. And that requires nickel or ferrous ingot and some copper. It's not that hard to make, but for now, let's just get the smelting going, and let's just get enough to create the furnace that we need. So while that is going on, because you know it's smelting, it takes a bit of time, I'm just going to show you basically here, what I've done here is just put up all these freaking trees. But the problem with these trees here, or these saplings, are that they are rubber trees, or yeah, rubber saplings. And wow, this one actually dropped 3. They don't drop a lot of saplings. That's one of the things that I've really noticed, and that is kind of annoying to be totally honest. It's not great that they don't really drop anything at all. So actually, I had 4 saplings, and I put them all down, and somehow I just only got 1 sapling. It felt really weird, but I don't know what's going on. Rubber trees are very weird when it comes to dropping saplings. So I got a bit more of these sticky resin, which we got right here, and we're gonna try to start using those and make them into rubber, and we're gonna start getting some machines going. So let's see. This should be about done. 8 and 8. It's only going to create 6. We are going to be needing 8. So, oh, yeah, 8. So we are going to need a couple more. But if we just go up here, just checking out system here. So we're going to have some generators. And we're going to have 1 generator here, and I guess 1 generator here. Because we are going to produce a ton, and I'm not joking you when I say a ton, of these charcoals. No, not charcoals. What am I talking about? Coal cokes. And they take a time to smelt. They take quite a lot of time to smelt. So we're gonna have 2 of these generators, and we're gonna pop in these coal cokes, and then that is gonna be going down here. And we're probably gonna have like a system with MFEs set up all along here, all along the way down here, and then they're basically just gonna pop down here, and we're gonna have our machines along here, and also underneath here for the machines like rotary macerator, induction furnace, we are going to be having the redstone torches underneath. And now we do have enough. Alright, and we are in business. Okay, so let's set up the alloy furnace. Even though we should probably start with some other stuff. Do I have a bit of sand? I need to make glass. I only got glass panes. I do not have any sand. Well, that's an easy fix. So a little trick, which I think a lot of you do know, but there is a ton of people that actually do not know this trick. And that is just that you can actually take these sugar canes and you can put it on the ground. Or underwater, basically. On the ground sounds a little bit weird, but we can put it underneath the water. It is the same thing with doors, but for some reason I decided to go with sugar canes, even though I think doors are a little bit easier. But we can put them like so. Now, you will notice that I can not put them down like that. They need to be just as if, just as, you know, you plant them down when you're planting them down in the ground. There needs to be basically a water source next to it, under to the right, or whatever it might be, to the side of the block. And now from here, you know, it's quite a big difference between this and this. It's quite a good difference. Now I do have enchantments, and you will notice it even clearer if you do not have enchantments. That's just a good little trick when it comes to, like, gathering up sand and stuff. Like, you know, clay is a pain to gather up if you want a lot of it, especially when, you know, you gotta go down where the water is even deeper. Ooh, one of these. So that is the reason as well why there are so many sugar canes just scattered all around the place underneath the water. So, that's gonna be something at least. I think that's gonna make us enough glass, because we need to make diamond pipes, and we need to make normal pipes. Because we need to have a piping system. I can hear a zombie. Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to take some of this coal here, and let's just put it in here. Alright. You don't need a lot, so that's cool. Let's make... We're going to need 3 types. We're going to need normal cobblestone, we are going to need stone, and we are also going to be needing diamonds. Those are the ones that we are going to be needing. So there we go, that's cobblestone transport pipes. I think I might, yep, I need to make a little bit more cobblestone transport pipes. They do require quite a lot of them. Now, we also need diamonds here to make the diamond transport pipes, and the cool part is that you always get 8 of these pipes when you make them. So it's not really too much of a large price. It's actually quite okay, because, you know, 8 diamond transport pipes are going to last for quite a while. So here's the idea. We do have some coal, yes indeed. Now, if you plonk down coal in here, what happens is that this starts burning, and basically it burns and it creates the coal coke. Now, it is really slow, but coal cokes are so much faster. Plus, you get something here called creosote oil, which we can use for other stuff. But we can also take a look here. Let's see the recipes. Also interesting to see the recipes. So we can put in rubber wood, and also that actually creates creosote oil. And each one, I guess, if you see the amount there, it's 0.5. Each time we get 1, it is enough to also generate 3000 EU through burning up the creosote oil. So we are going to have 2 different ways from this to produce energy for us. And all this just basically is creating... we could set up a system. But that is future talk. Future talk as always. Alright, so this one is basically a burning, and it's going to take ages. Just absolute ages. I'm just going to get them started though. So, what's going to happen is that we're going to distribute all the coal into these machines through the top here. And we're going to have one going in there, then we're going to have one going in there, and one going in here and here. Very simple to understand. But they are also going to be pumped down, and we're going to pump them out of these machines from there and there, and also from right there, and I guess from right there. So this is going to come here, and it's going to meet up right here, and right here it's also going to meet up, and we're also going to need one there. Because the important part is that they don't go the wrong way. And we are going to do that with the diamond transport pipes. And also, because the things that are going to come through here, there are 2 things that are going to come through here. It's going to be buckets of creosote oil and these coal cokes. And we need to make sure that we can distribute these to the right places. Because we need something called a semi-fluid generator for the creosote oil. Alright, so... Oh, that's not direct. There we go. No, that's not good. Ah, shit. Shit. Let's see. We can do like this, though. Nope. Let's just go over here. Let it go up. Okay, so what's gonna happen here? We're gonna have the generators here. Then the power is gonna be going down through here.